What's up, everyone? It's me, Trey McCray. Thank you so much for tuning back into my YouTube channel. So today, I would like to talk about my very first yoga event that I'm hosting Wednesday, September the 30th at 6:30 p.m. at Allen Parkway, downtown Houston, Texas. A lot of people ask me, Trey, what are some of the benefits of yoga? But some of the fundamental benefits of yoga would be strength training. People do not know yoga does build muscle. It helps with your core and your abs. Breathing is so important. To be able to focus on your breathing and breathe through some of these poses and just learn how to breathe helps you so much in life. Helps you reduce stress and anxiety, depression, helps relieve tension. So many factors come with breathing in itself, and breathing is a key fundamental of yoga. Flexibility. I tell all my friends, we're young now, but we're getting older. So the more yoga you do helps you be younger longer. And who does not want to be younger longer? Do you hear that, people? Younger longer. Who doesn't want to be younger longer? Also, as we get older, our muscles tend to tense up and tighten up. So doing yoga keeps them active and keeps them limber and keeps them loose. So many different components to yoga: meditation, balance, realigning your chakras, lower back support. People don't know that we hold a lot of tension in our lower back. We're always like 9 times out of 10 sitting down doing work or lounging around, and it actually hurts your lower back. Yoga is very, very, very good for lower back support. So it also releases endorphins in your brain and make you feel happy. It helps build up your immune system. The list of benefits for yoga goes on and on and on. So a lot of people sometimes ask me, well, Trey, how long have you been doing yoga? So for me, I technically started doing yoga when I was in undergrad. Everyone takes a GPA booster. One of my GPA boosters in undergrad happened to be yoga. So I literally took a whole semester of yoga, and by me taking a class, not only was I able to A, be introduced to yoga, but B, understand the philosophy behind it, understand the rituals, and understand what the purpose is and what the meaning of going through yoga is. So I took a class in undergrad for a full semester. After I graduated from college, I moved to Houston, and the gym that I was going to, I was paying monthly for. They would offer free yoga classes, so I just would go once a week. I knew hey, I'm already paying for this. This is gonna be my time. I will always tell myself when I do an hour yoga class, this is an hour to myself. We go about our lives so fast, you guys. We go in here doing this, doing that. So sometimes we have to slow down and take time to ourselves. So I would go and just do an hour for myself, put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and just be focused onto that. Then it got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm doing it once a week. Let me do it twice a week. So I would go to different gyms, to go to different instructors, to see different practices, to see what I like and what I don't like. I would also watch YouTube. So I would go to YouTube and I would be at home and I would just search beginner yoga, and then I got to a point where I wanted to search intermediate yoga, and now I only search advanced yoga. But it was a growing process. So I would say I've been doing yoga for years, but it wasn't until quarantine where I started doing it more and more. Actually, to be honest, around November, December of 2019 was a very tough time for me. I won't just go on what I went through. Just know that it was a very tough time for me mentally. And by me going through that time, one thing that kept me sane was my yoga practice. I would just do yoga, I would meditate, I would focus on my breathing. While I do yoga, I also like to speak affirmations to myself. So I would tell myself, I'm intelligent, I'm handsome, I'm charismatic, just speak highly of myself in that time. And what you put in the universe is what you get. So by me putting that out there, by me hearing it, by me thinking it and believing it, it changed my mindset. And it has been times where I've cried on my yoga mat, where I fell asleep on my yoga mat, like whatever my body just tells me to do, I do it on my yoga mat. So people ask me all the time, they're like, Trey, what does yoga do for you? I'm like, well, all of it. Like when I'm feeling overwhelmed, the first thing I want to do is pull out my yoga mat. If I'm feeling sad or depressed, pull out my yoga mat. If I feel like my anxiety is going up, pull out my yoga mat. And me personally, like, I'm single, I stay by myself, I have a lot of time at home, and being at home for a long period of time by yourself will make you feel confined. And for some people, I'm a person that thrives off of socialization. So me being cooped up inside by myself is like not the best environment for me. So when I'm feeling kind of down or sad or just in a blah type of mood, I pull out my yoga mat. If I'm having problems sleeping at night, I remember like I was doing yoga last week. I did yoga like 3 times in a row, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And each time I was out. Like I would finish my practice, I would take my shower, and I was fighting my sleep, like knocked out. So it's really good for your body. It helps you sleep at night. Once you create your own balance, you won't let anyone or anything disturb the balance that you created for yourself. And by me doing yoga, I feel like I've created my own peace and my own balance, my own tranquil space, and I don't let people disturb it. Like I'm very selective on my energy now. I don't like to be in hostile environments. I don't like arguing. I don't like petty mess and drama. Like I have worked so hard to create a balance for myself that I will not let anything like that come in between what I'm already doing and what I've created for myself. So those are really like some of the main benefits for me. Like I said, breathing, flexibility, strength training, muscle tone, meditation, reducing stress and anxiety. Also, it was important for me to do this during the month of September because September is Suicide Awareness Month. And by doing yoga kind of offsets a lot of mental health problems and issues that people go through, like i.e. stress, depression, anxiety. Those things could lead to suicide. So it was important for me to do this during the month of September to bring awareness to suicide prevention. Also, I would like to use this time to share with you the suicide awareness number. That number is 1-800-273-8255. Once again, there's 1-800-273-8255. So what made me want to host a yoga event? So I post a lot of my yoga workouts on Instagram and Facebook. And so many people DM me saying, can we get together? When can we do this? When can you teach me yoga? So I was like, look, I'm not no yoga instructor. I'm not a licensed yoga instructor, but I have a lot of free time right now, and I just wanted to try something new. So I was worried at first, and I was concerned. I was like, well, what if I do this and no one shows up? And a very close friend of mine told me, that was like, well, Trey, it doesn't matter if one person shows up or if 2 people show up or if only your close friends show up. What's important is that you're putting yourself out there and you're doing something. You're doing something for yourself. And once I made it past that, I'm like, you know what? I don't care if 1 person show up or if 5 people show up or if 35 people show up. I want to do this for me. So so many people always reach out and want to get together and do yoga. So I'm like, well, let me put together an event and host a free. Now, this is my time. Like, you don't get too many free yoga classes. So I wanted to like host a free beginner yoga class. It'll be my first time teaching a class like this. So, you know, I want everyone to come out. Let's have fun. Let's get a good workout in. Let's get a good sweat in. And I want everyone to experience the benefits of yoga. So once again, the class is Wednesday, September the 30th at 6:30 p.m. at Allen Parkway, downtown Houston, Texas. This is a social distancing yoga event, so please make sure you have your mask, and BYOM, bring your own yoga mat. I don't have those for you. Come out, let's all have fun, let's have a good time, and let's do yoga. So once again, Wednesday, September the 30th at 6:30 p.m. at Allen Parkway, downtown Houston, Texas. I look forward to seeing you guys all there. Peace. I'm out.